what do you love most about representing Avari now? How did Avari, firstly I want to know, how did Avari come about?
Yeah, no, Avari came about after many years of me being in the industry to say one day I want to build a dealer group of the future.
Okay.
And being in the industry for so many years, you gain so much experience in the space, and you want to create a vehicle that will pave this forward to others.
Yes.
So starting a business is not a matter of I want to get into business for the sake of it. There was a reason for it. There was a story behind it to say it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter how tough your background was. You can still make a success of your life, and also still make something that will be remembered for when you are gone, a legacy, right? And also to say you don't have to give up on your dreams, ambitions,
absolutely,
and goals, right? And that's how Avari Cars was formed. I was working very well in
the name, though. Where does that come from?
So the name Avari Cars is actually translated into wealth. It means wealth.
Avari means wealth.
Wealth, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And wealth in terms of knowledge.
Okay.
Wealth in terms of building other businesses, wealth in terms of getting others involved into this.
So just overall prosperity.
Overall prosperity in everything. When I say wealth, it's not about wealth of money, it's wealth of knowledge.
Yes.
That we want to build with this.
I love that. And what language is that, Avari?
Avari is oh gosh, what is it now? You see, now you caught me in my emos. It is it's not Spanish. It's gonna come out now.
Okay, but the thing is, it's so catchy.
Words that we've put together, and then what came out of these words, that means wealth was Avari.
I love that. I love it's so important to know
from different languages
right.
what wealth means.
Right.
And that's how Avari came about. So I mean, it wasn't a matter of doing this thing overnight. I mean, I had to work with that business plan for Avari Cars for over 5 years, research and looking for funding and this and that.
Wow.
So it didn't happen overnight.
It didn't.
But also the whole process of building Avari Cars, it actually shows I was testing my resilience to say how much do you really need this?
Yeah.
Right? The mere fact that it took me 5 years to get funding for it, but I keep on pushing. I didn't leave the industry. Instead, I tried to climb up in the industry, get known in the industry. It was all building up to what everyone sees today as Avari Cars. So it was not an overnight success.
Absolutely. Now, Thames, like, you've run dealerships. I mean, that's where I met you. You were at the RD dealership in Four Ways at the time, and then we visited you when you were at Hatfield Motor Group. But I know one thing for sure, you have been spoken about, because I'm a journalist. I do my research before I even make a phone call to a man especially. Okay, and your female staff has always sung your praises in terms of the way you encourage them and teach them how to climb the ranks. Now, I also know your wife personally, so I know that this is not just something that you are projecting into your workspace, but I know you projected it into your home space, and I love Paul. By the way, we're family now, so
yes, we are.
So like, how do you do this, and how can you teach other men to do this, to support their female staff, to move up the ranks?
Look, I think, no thanks, Desh. I think for me, I think the humble beginnings, they always teach you something. Humility and all of that. Care and nurturing and all of that. And they also humble you as an individual, Now, when I I've got cousins who are females. I've got my own mother that, I've seen how she was treated, which is something that I never spoke about. How she was treated as a woman, by my father and within the family at large, and I always say that, I don't want to do certain things that I think that they're actually hurting a woman.
Yeah.
I don't want to do those things to the people that I work with, first of all, and also to my own wife and family. And now when I look at a female individual in a business, I don't see a female individual. I see a capable, amazing, powerful person that can be able to deliver what is required and even more.
Absolutely.
If women can be the leaders and nurturers of our homes, what stops them to do that in business?
I love that. Absolutely.
Because the house will always be warm when there's women in it. So why can't the business be warm and successful when there's women in it?
You always come here with something different. Always.
Right. And for me to see women striving in the automotive industry is one of my dreams, to say I want to contribute towards that. I remember when I joined the motor industry, I said I want to work so hard and push so hard and learn and get mentors and coaches in this industry, people that were there before me, so that one day I can also be up there and make influence.
Yes.
Right? And I'm not saying I'm up there or anything, but with the little that I have, I want to make the impact and make the influence in terms of getting more women into the industry and also get them into higher position within the industry.
And it's our struggle.
Because we need it. Homes are built around women. What can we build?
It's our struggle. So I question myself, I mean, all the time. Am I doing the right thing? Should I continue? I mean, we all have these struggles in life. And fact of the matter is we have one CEO, one MD of an OEM out of 32 OEMs. Her name is Martina.
Martina, yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
We have no owners of dealer groups. We have, from the 7 years we've been running the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, we have run out of dealer principals.
There we go. Yeah, shows.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
We can still run the awards, but that category that was dedicated to dealer principals have already been changed 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So we're having amazing people like Cindy Potts, so Thembi, that are all now, Thembi, another Thembi Lee, but one of the heads of Hyundai. We've got Yandiswa engineers coming through the ranks, and things are changing, and I see hope.
Yeah.
I see hope, but you know what? There's one thing that you taught me is TP, and that's it. I love my life by that. I love my life by
Trust
that.
the process.
I will try. Thembinkosi Pantsi, trust the process.
That's it.
But Thames.